I loves me some 1 degree of Chunky B.
Now, I just have to make a comment about Chunky B. Have you ever seen him looking so good?
The panel then includes actress Lady Kazan, comedian Chunky B, and Playboy TV host Julie Strain. Chunky?
What was the question? Ladies and gentlemen, give me your undivided attention. My name is Chunky B. You're in the Garage of Love, 1 degree of Chunky B. And I'm telling you, we've done over 60 podcasts. And today is the first time I actually had butterflies in my belly because I've got this double secret crush on our guest tonight. And
How could it be secret? You said secret.
Yeah.
Okay, but first of all, we're not even seeing you
Now
just yet.
8 people know.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I tell you who this super, super cutie, funny, like all-American, oh, look at me, I'm from the Midwest kind of chick is coming up, but let me give it to you straight. Say hello to Andy Davey. I don't even know if we can we cut to you?
Oh, sure. I just did.
Okay,
Andy
right on.
Davey in the house.
Yes.
I even got a microphone this week.
He's the executive, he's not the wizard.
He's already the executive producer.
No, he's not the executive producer.
I
He's
heard
not
him
the
take
wizard.
that back.
Listen, we're not ready for you.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, but really quick, the world to me, right here, the executive producer of Love. He goes by the name.
Finally.
What's your name? What's your name? I'm sorry, Gary Adler.
Thanks, Chunky B.
Give it to Gary Adler, who happens to be just a big wig over at the Game Show Network, and you're rocking over there. How's things?
Things are good. We're relaunching. We're doing the rebrand June 3rd. I have a shoot that day, so I won't be watching television.
Okay.
But the network will completely change on June 3rd.
And is that why maybe you're so stressed?
A little bit stressed.
Okay, so I know this girl wants to jump in, and we're going to jump in, but we're going to still talk.
We have to do some business.
No. Let's let her jump in.
No, do your business. Do the right thing. I'm the executive producer.
Do poopy.
Here we go. Do your poopies.
All right, Venice Duck, ladies and gentlemen, please find it, drink it, love it, get your quack on. This is some of the best sponsors we've.
You know where I
ever.
just saw the Venice Duck? At the Border Grill in Santa Monica.
Did you really?
This one right here, the Lucky Duck, the Agave Blonde Ale.
Right on. And they're at Dodger Stadium.
That's right.
And okay, listen to me. I've got butterflies in my belly.
Yeah.
I've got things I want to talk about.
Okay.
Can you give your heart, your love, and your enthusiasm to this woman to my right in the Garage of Love? She goes by the name of Bethany Dwyer.
Yeah, Bethany. Woo-hoo. A returning guest.
Yeah.
She's returning.
Am I your first returning guest?
No way, man.
I'm kidding.
She's coming out sassy.
Wow.
You know, I didn't recognize her when she came in. You know, she knocked on the door, and of course, I sent the wife and the kids to bed. I'm like, there's a hottie coming over. I need you guys to see the hottie. But the last time she was here,
And then Andy walked in.
then Andy walks in, and then I liked the farmer look. Last time you were on the show a couple weeks ago, you had the overalls.
Yeah.
And you looked like you were ready to milk a cow, maybe do some.
I did. I milked several cows. Several.
I love my wife.
Just a whole bunch of this.
By the way, last time she was here, she was with a friend of the show,
Yes.
J. Chris Newberg.
I'm still milking
Newberg
a cow,
rice.
guys.
We're zooming in on it.
Can I just bust out by kissing some ass right away? I know every podcast. Oh, you got this celebrity. You got this super like hottie, funny woman. Baby,
Please, if people are going to see me in person and be, who are you? Don't pump me up that much.
First of all, any one of our listening audiences will see you as a complete fucking babe, okay? Trust me. If they let them out.
That as a compliment, Gary.
If they let them out.
Right.
Bethany Dwyer.
They're all in straitjackets
Yeah.
going,
I love this show.
either that or prison.
I will. Something before we start getting into your groove. I want to tell you a confession. Gary Adler, the executive producer of Love, hates the fact that I don't watch our podcast as much as I should, like research.
Yeah.
I watched you 3 times. I swear to God.
How many times did you pause?
No, you know what it was? He didn't even pause. He had to come back and rewind it. Oops.
It was like you're just about to pop off, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's Newberg.
No, it's just about to pop off because it runs out.
It's a close-up of Newberg.
I never really had this double secret crush on a guest
know,
before.
man. You can't
Are
stop
you
talking
being for
about
real?
Bethany.
Yeah, I mean, totally for real.
Are you flattered or sort of creeped out
flattered.
right now?
I'm both,
A little bit.
but I was going to lead with flattering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
Fair
will let
enough.
you know, I studied even your movements when you weren't even talking and you
Oh
were listening.
no, this is
I was-
getting
Now I'm
weird.
getting...
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to need 4 of these.
For legal reasons, I can't get in more details.
Or
but,
why you don't live near a school?
But I can't get near 1,000 yards. But I even like the way you listen. You're cute when you're listening, and you're even double cuter when you're talking. And I love your routine. I love your when you're on. I don't do research for the show. Gary does.
Yeah.
But I went and YouTubed you. In that whole, you do a.
Is that a metaphor?
But you know something? I'm not going to talk about your personal sexiness, what goes on behind closed doors, because it's none of my business. But you
It
do.
was last podcast. Check that out. I think it's because we've covered that.
Speaking of covered, you do this routine, and I know we talked about it.
Yeah.
Well, a guy doesn't know how to really give you a towel.
Well, it's not that yes. First of all, they don't give you a towel. And then they also, something happens to them after they have sex where they no longer know how to use a towel and wipe something up. What happens with that? You know, they take the towel and they just do real soft circles.
I've done that.
Real soft circles. Oh, you're going to dab now? Sure, dab.
Yeah.
Dab, because that worked. That's always worked, right? You have spilled milk, you just dab it, right?
The towel.
Oh, make bigger circles. Sure, spread it out. Spread it out. I'll peel it off tomorrow. Yeah, because that's what happens. It dries like a little skin peel.
Oh my
I
god.
got goosebumps.
Yeah, right. Have you never seen a Bounty
I love my
paper
wife. I love my
towel
wife. I love
commercial?
my wife. I
So
love my wife.
funny.
A paper towel commercial. Anything will help you.
So
McDonald's.
I just try and get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Before any of the towel stuff.
And then what happens to the towel? The towel's stiff. It's just it just becomes a statue of hardness. And you're what is in your insides to make cloth a rock?
I know. Your behind closed doors is your sanctuary and
Yeah.
none of our business. But what do you look like? What do you look like?
What do you
Oh my
look
God,
like
Where is
naked?
Freudian now? Jesus.
What do you look for in a man?
Inside your vaginal canal.
What does that
What
look
does that
like?
look like?
Well, can we know?
What's your kind of guy? What's your kind
What's
of
my
guy?
kind of guy?
What's-
Tall.
Yeah.
I like tall.
shit. We-
I like to.
We
You're
found
out,
out.
Adler.
We found out about fashion though.
No, you know what it is, and it's my issue. Well, it's not just my issue. Guys change because I've dated guys shorter than me or my height, and it suddenly becomes this thing later on in the relationship where it's I can't wear heels, I have to do things and whatever. It's weird. So I'm over that. But I also notice now because I'm a big girl, I'm 5'8", I'm a bigger girl, so I like to feel tiny. So I like big guys. I like
Aw.
guys who I like men. I like dirty fucking scruffy hunters.
Like a fisherman?
I do. I like fishing and hunting. I love.
I swear to God, if we can find a place to hide my wife's body,
God.
seriously,
Not gonna
baby,
happen. I'm
seriously,
Let me
I'm
tell
saving
you.
up right now for a wood chipper.
It would never
Seriously.
happen. Let me tell you the other thing about me. I'd never cheated ever. I never would.
We would be the ones cheating though, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But
you
I
know,
also would not do that. I think that's just.
she's stupid.
Not
No,
just.
no.
What about once?
No. I'm just not that girl. But anyways, I like them tall. I like them funny.
Wish I
I
could
like
do
We're out.
them supportive and accepting. And
Yeah.
I like.
it.
What?
We only have one feeling each.
I like
so
them to have a job. I've only dabbled
Yeah.
in guys with jobs.
That's not
You might
bad.
be going through a series of boring questions. Chicago,
Yeah.
family, mom,
Yeah.
dad,
Yeah. Both.
still alive,
Yeah.
still together,
No.
brother, sister.
Older brother.
Funny.
Yeah, no, everyone's really funny. You know what's weird is I'm a little bit of all of them. My mom is the most dry, sarcastic, intelligent woman you'll ever meet. And she'll drop something and she'll just go, poof.
Nice.
Poof.
No, but then she'll just hold it. She knows. She just waits.
Waits for the laugh.
I know I got it. Did you get it yet?
I love it.
And then my dad is like jazz hands Mr. Charisma. He'll just be like, "You want to see a quarter disappear from your ear?" Like he's crazy. And
He's an
then-
old vaudevillian.
Well, my grandfather was. My
Is that
grandfather
right?
was with Red Skelton.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he was his sidekick. He was the one who took the pie and the
Oh,
slips.
wow.
Are you
and-
serious?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But you know something?
What is his name?
My grandfather,
Yeah.
Albert Klosick.
Look it up, folks.
Yeah.
Right on.
I've tried to look it up actually. They don't have much on it. They'll have stuff on Red Skelton, just like words. They don't have any of his stuff.
Okay. You're going. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll find stuff.
Let's go back to, if I remember correctly, and me stalking you, and weren't you like a smart chick?
You're using some real scary words.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
Bill
yeah,
Cosby
yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah. You want to cut
We're in
down?
a- we're
Yeah,
in
no,
a-
I'm smart.
But
Yeah.
But no, I
Cosby
mean, did
ring.
you come out of high school, or weren't you like a really good student, and
Yeah.
and your career was going in what direction, and then you disappointed your parents?
Oh, my career was going nowhere because I mean, I had just gotten out of high school and I was like, oh, I know what I want to do, and my parents were like, well, no, you have this stuff happening, you're gonna do this, and I was like, okay, but the whole time I knew I'm very stubborn. I'm very like, once I get something in my head, I have to do it, and I think they just were like,
Are they supportive now?
no. No, I'm kidding. Now they finally, like my mom, at least now, she just throws her hands up and she's just like,
You just gave up.
I don't get it. I'm going to
She's
tell you to
just
come
all
home every time.
Poof.
Yeah. No, what I meant by poof is she throws something out like it's magic and then it just goes poof, and it takes a while to get to you. And then when it hits you, you start laughing. I guess I should have been more clear on that. But anyways, supportive wise, she just
Look at Andy. Look how in love Andy is.
Yeah, no, look at you. You were smitten. You were smitten. Look at this guy.
I've already killed your wife.
Wait, you killed their wives for them? That's so sweet. Oh, got ya.
Thank
Wow,
you.
we have a movie going on right now. Whatever. My family's my family. I love them to death. But I don't like talking about my very personal stuff. It's weird for me. Like,
Okay,
we're
not gonna talk. Okay, let's go off personal stuff.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your vagina.
Whose vagina?
Sorry, I missed that. What'd you just say?
I said whose vagina?
Oh,
Gary's.
Oh.
Okay.
it's huge.
Hello.
Where's my keys? Okay.
Turn on the badge cam.
Here's what I'm digging about
Yeah.
you. And I know that I don't want to sit there. We don't have to bust out into like shtick or anything. But here's what I'm psyched about.
Yeah.
You're going to Minnesota.
Yeah.
You're starting a headline.
Yeah.
People are starting to dig your groove. How's it feel to be in Los Angeles, growing as a really funny person?
I don't know. I don't feel that way at all, I guess. And maybe that's because I'm an artist, but I don't feel like I'm growing at all. I feel like I have so much to do and so much that I want to do. And I feel like where I want to go compared to where I am is so far that I also don't think I'll ever let myself be like, oh, I'm getting there at all, ever. So
Where do you want to be?
I want to be able to just go up anywhere and sell out and tour, but I also just want to be able to have my own show then, like have such a great following that I can get all
Which you've
one
dabbled
some
in,
of my scripts and,
Which we've seen you on TV. We've seen
Yeah.
MTV Action.
yeah.
Okay, let's say your goal in television. What is it?
To get maybe you guys, instead of a Kickstarter, just send me money. Just help me get this on the
We've
air.
got a donation
Yeah,
button.
it's happened before.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God, please. Well, I also think it's I can't say the idea, obviously, because there's too many people, but
Yeah.
this idea, every time I tell somebody, they're like, oh my God, no one's done that yet. I'm like, I know. And everyone loves it. I have to figure it out. But I wrote the script.
Is that the show you
It's-
pitched today?
No, it's GSN. I did a game show for them. But we'll talk about that because I want to hear your stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, no, it's this.
She's interested in
She's Bethany, look at me. I'm the host. I'm Chunky B. Stop looking at me.
Dude, I think I got an in.
No, but anyways, it's this great concept, and I have it all in my head, which I have every project. I've written probably 8 scripts. 5 of them are half-hour pilots, 1 multicam, many single. This is a single cam. It's kind of like FX. I definitely wrote it for FX, but it's HBO Showtime, at Netflix, whatever. It's just a really, and I star in it. I write everything for myself, obviously. I feel like that's the only way I'll get done. You know what's amazing about I know this is weird and it's just a tangent, but I have to say this.
Go.
I just had a huge revelation. And I think other people, if they're artists or whatever, might feel it. David Letterman. It was Jay Chris who told me this. Jay Chris Newberg, who I was on before.
Friend of the show.
Who we love.
Yeah. Sorry, there's something hitting me.
That was cute. That was cute. That was so
I
cute.
think that was his cock.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
did I just say that?
Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with
Did I
you?
just say the seat? Okay.
Wow, man.
Right. Wow, there's shit happening. He's sweating, y'all. So anyways, David Letterman, Jay Chris told me how there was either an article or something, or Dave Letterman said, sorry, I'm so bad about details.
Go ahead.
But what he said was, David Letterman never changed who he was. No one understood him. You know, he went on a show. He couldn't act. Was it Mork and Mindy or something? There was a show that he was on that, like, he hated every second of it. He was like, I'm not an actor. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
But he just kept doing him. And then one day it worked for him. And I feel like, because, I don't feel like I'm getting any traction at all. But I feel like I just have to keep doing me because that's all I can do. And hopefully one person will be like, oh,
I get it.
Yeah.
And someone else is going to get it. And let's just see what happens and give me a shot. Because the one thing that I'm sure other people hear that I hear every day, to almost where sometimes I'll snap at people, but they'll go, we really like this idea. This is fantastic, but we can't have you in it because you're not big enough. So we'll need to get somebody else. And it's like, well, if I never get the chance,
There you go.
Did you tell them you have 21,000 followers?
it doesn't matter. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, who does nothing, who tweets advertisements, has, 32 million people? Or like crazy amounts of people.
Is
They
it safe
tweet
to say that
nothing.
this moment is the pinnacle of your career?
I would say yes, as of now.
I feel good about that.
No, but I feel like every moment, every moment of what I've done, I have to think that. I have to think.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do things where I'm like, don't you know who I... And, well, not that I should, because I don't have enough. But there's those people who are like, I'm not going to do that. Or they'll sit here and say, yeah, I'll do it. And then they're on their phone or they don't give a shit. There's stuff like that where it's like, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. So I am open to a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously, I'm not open to...
But you know something, you put enthusiasm into everything that you do. I can tell just by talking to you when we met, last month. I can tell that you've got drive, and you've got one of my favorite words is resilience, and you're just letting
I
everybody
thought you
know.
were going to say moxie.
Same thing.
You know,
Almost the same thing.
Tenacity. I'm just kidding.
yeah, integrity,
Perseverance.
character, values, friendship, loyalty.
I'm just kidding. I was just trying to really be a psychic because you asked me to be a psychic, and I was trying to pull out the
That
word.
is under the. We haven't
sorry.
fired him yet.
Sorry, we'll get into that. later.
But I like,
Andy.
I like your drive. I like your resilience, and I think what you're saying to Hollywood, you can say no to me, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to knock on your door soon. If you don't
Yeah.
like this, I'm coming at you again.
I feel like if you don't want me, I'm gonna do it myself, and I'll figure it out.
Right.
And I'm gonna meet the right person or do the right thing or someone who believes in me, and they're gonna go, oh my God, and they're gonna get it. I'm a vault. As soon as one person lets me through and I kill it, I am a fucking vault. I have
like it.
so much material, so much stuff. It's gonna be crazy. So
I'm
it's
so turned on. I swear to God.
Wow.
I do
really?
have a male. I have like a male
I don't find her sexy at
career
all.
drive.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I never want you to compare yourself to a male because you just fucked up my boner. Okay,
No,
seriously.
why is
Okay,
that bad?
no. I'm sitting there looking
It's
at
an innate
Gary.
thing.
I'm like,
Well,
wow.
it's the.
I didn't say I
it
have
is
a male
the,
penis between my legs.
It is the era of the female comedian, so you should.
You think?
This should be around the time you're starting to.
Oh,
pop a
we'll
little bit.
see.
I've got so many more questions.
Want to tease something? Where,
I wanna-
if the folks at home want to find you, where do they find you?
They find me /Bethany Dwyer, everything. So twitter.com/Bethany Dwyer, BETHANYDWYER. I don't have a website. I have people who are mad at me, but I had it for a while, and I was like, I don't get why we have this when we
You have a
80
Facebook
other
though, and all that
But
stuff.
your
social
Facebook
medias.
picture is
and
so
my
cute.
Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are the ones that I really do.
You can't join her on Facebook, by the way.
She's maxed.
No, you can follow me. They're gonna try and make a fan page.
Like I tried to messenger her. I did messenger you, right?
You
I was
can
able
message
to.
me. I have it open. Anyone can message
That's
me.
how she
And I've been
communicate.
booting out people who are not active on my site.
We always meet.
No, you don't.
You guys are.
Please. Seriously.
Having
You
a
know something?
conversation.
I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something to stay focused because
Because Lucky Duck.
and here's something. You know something? I don't want to bring this up.
Yeah.
And it's not about you personally,
Yeah.
but I know that you not a, like I don't want to maybe you call it a life coach, maybe a sexually driven
I call it counsel.
counseling.
Yeah.
So I'm on the right page.
Yeah.
So you actually guide people in
I
what?
have this weird innate ability to help people in relationships and with their sex problems.
Well, let's get into that in the next break.
That's
yeah.
the tease, brother. You think I was just
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Oh, there's a fight right
Boy,
now.
that was
guys.
it took a while.
I was stepping into the situation. You guys, check it out in case you forgot. This is 1 Degree of Chunky B on chunkybee.tv. And listen to me. Okay, Bethany's got all these Twitter people. I can't get past 300. I've been trying to be cute with the Twitter. I got 14, 15 new followers after last night. I was at the Will Turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a gig last night. It was fucking 2,000 people. It was awesome. And believe it or not, I was semi-funny. Normally, I'm not funny. I'm going to brag. Last night at the Will Turn, I was...
Who'd you open for?
this really cool cat by the name of Adam Zwig. He's like this modern day younger Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
In a crowd of 2,000 people. And I'll show you the photo. Did I send you the photo?
You did. It was awesome.
Yeah,
You look blue.
Did you guys see Dylan on David Letterman?
Yes.
Yeah. What did
Are you a
think?
Dylan fan?
No.
I think he sucks. Oh, good Jesus. I mean, no.
No, I
think-
thought he was terrible, and I don't hate Dylan.
I love Bob Dylan.
I
So
I
do I.
respect and appreciate what he's done.
All along the Watchtower,
But
I
you
can
can't
tell you every
sing.
word of that song. And I can blow the harmonica just as badly as he. He is a genius.
Absolutely.
He's a poet.
I do
Songwriter.
not, please, people, do not think I said Bob Dylan sucks. I think at times he shouldn't sing.
Yeah.
Fair
That's
enough.
all.
He's
saying.
just like Anthony Kiedis, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just stop singing.
Like
Shush.
Neil
If you
Neil
can't do
Young.
it live, don't do it. And he's
Yeah,
terrible.
don't say Neil Diamond.
I said
No,
Neil
Neil
Young.
Young.
I know you were
Neil
about to
Young,
say.
he
Neil-
also can't do
Same
lead
thing.
guitar, and he also loves to do that.
We're gonna come back, ladies and
Wait.
gentlemen.
One more thing, Chunky B. Ladies and gentlemen at home, June 6th, Saturday night,
Yeah.
at the Scarlet Lady. It's about 4 days from now.
Yep.
Okay? 4 days from right now,
Yeah.
at the Scarlet Lady, the roast of Chunky B.
I can't believe this.
I'm
is happening.
hosting. I can't fucking wait.
Oh God, I'm crushed.
Dude, I've been writing, and I'm so ready for you.
I coach stand up. I'll help you.
Do you really?
You're not doing stand up?
Yeah,
Oh, you are?
absolutely.
If you need help.
If
do.
you're available, can you get up and roast me?
Yes, that's what we need.
I roast you? What do you mean? No, I coach people. Like
No,
I
I'm
help
saying.
people.
will
No, we
will
just want
get
you
on
to do some
stage?
stand-up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
no.
that's
It's
what
my
we're doing.
birthday party
Oh, yeah.
at the
Yeah,
Scarlet
yeah.
Lady.
Okay, sure.
And we're roasting Chunky.
Okay,
Okay.
but more importantly, we're gonna get back to Bethany Dwyer, and we're gonna talk about how she coaches. What's the word I'm looking for?
Relationships and sex?
Sex. That's the
Yeah.
word I was looking for. We're gonna be right back. We are just coming back. You guys are awesome. Don't go anywhere. Tell your friends. Hey, you guys, Chunky B. 1 Degree of Chunky B in the Garage of Love, and you know if you want to get your quack on, you go to Venice Duck. And I'm not even kidding. This is a good beer. Tell your friends. Don't be afraid to get your quack on. Dude, this is actually really good beer.
It's fucking great beer.
You're so lucky.
Oh shit, I'm still recording.
Hey, you guys, music provided by Play Up Music. That's playupmusic.com.
Hey, I'm Jay Chris Newberg.
And I'm Bethany Dwyer.
You're listening to
Chunky B.
1 Degree of Chunky B. It's right there. It's like it's on.
Oh, I
it's
didn't
on
see
the-
that. I had Lucky Duck in front of me. What?
Hey, listen, Gary's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know those little ones fill up quick. So he's probably just, I don't think he's going to drop a deuce. But what, have you ever been on like a date and had to drop a deuce?
Date and had to drop a deuce.
Have you,
I
this
mean-
is not even going to be on. This is not even, we're just talking
Right.
because Gary's in the bathroom.
No, but I mean, I've been with a guy for a long time. Yeah, and gone on he's my boyfriend, and
Yeah.
we've gone out for sure.
Are you?
But I'm real quick. I'm like faster than I pee. I poop faster.
Really?
Yeah, it's
So what do
crazy.
you do? Like project? Do you schedule like, oh gosh, my turtle's
No.
sticking his head out?
That's not a schedule. That's a fucking, I better run to the toilet. Just so you
when
know.
your turtle's eating
Turtle
cotton,
head, and I call them turtle heads.
Yeah, especially if you wear a thong. Sometimes it's a two-headed turtle. But I don't want to bore you with the details.
It's never that. You take a shit like 20 minutes before that happens.
How comfortable are you to pee in front of a dude?
Very comfortable.
Really? Like maybe first date and you're like, oh gosh.
Oh, why would I be peeing in front of a guy on the first date?
Because you're at a concert and there's a long line and you're like, let's do a tag team. We'll
that
go in
would
together.
never happen. Never on the first date.
Then, okay, when are you
If they're my boyfriend, done.
Yeah. How long?
If they've already been inside me, I have no problem letting things out of me in front of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless they've actually... I had one boyfriend who was like, hey, I'm not comfortable. Because he didn't ever want anything in the bathroom to come...
out?
He never wanted togetherness. Like, he couldn't even take a shower with me. Like, he didn't... Nothing to do with the bathroom could be together. And he's like, it will ruin me. And I was like, done. And I never did it. But every other one of my boyfriends, you know what's crazy? Every one of my boyfriends have been like, do anything. I don't care. Breathe on. Like, I could have been sick and they'll be like, just breathe on my face. Like, it's weird. Guys are weird. They're just like, I want to smell everything I want to touch. I'll do anything. Like, they like it because I think it makes them feel like if I'm doing this, they're special and like,
Right.
Yeah.
Are you with a dude now?
I whatever. I mean, no, I'm not in
Nice.
a relationship.
Let's get
I
started.
can hear you. I have this on.
Yeah, just roll.
Sorry.
Okay, you cool?
You?
All right, can we open?
Wow, there's a lot of
What
weed
was that?
going on. That sounded like
Who's
weed.
that?
It's a fortune cookie.
It's a 40 bag of Coke. Get out, everyone.
A 40 bag.
Dude, stop it.
I just learned that today, by the way. I had to use it. It was like
She's
it was
never
like I
done
went on
blowing her
dictionary.
life.
Okay, I
Never.
want to let you know.
Never.
No one ever says that term.
No.
Who?
40 bag of Coke.
No, someone told me that today, and I didn't even realize. I didn't even believe that was a thing. Is that a thing?
It's half a thing.
I knew it.
About half a thing.
needed
Here we
to
go.
write
Here we go.
something.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
listen,
You're
we
on my
don't know
attention.
anything about cocaine.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
know.
welcome back to the Garage of Love, 1 degree of Chunky B. We have Bethany Dwyer, which one happens to be one of my favorite last names of all time. Executive producer of Love. He goes by the name of Gary Adler.
Thanks,
and
Chunky
he's
B, and drink Venice Duck.
Andy Davey, who's just, doing. I can't call in the Wizard of the Knobs because there's only one Wizard
There's
of the
only
Knob.
one. Let's thank the wizard as well.
Hey, Travis Spencer, listen to me. Look at me. Focus right here. I know you're at Joshua Tree and you got that beautiful, beautiful girlfriend and we miss you more than we can tell you.
And thank you for still putting up with us and putting our shit on.
Yes. And before we get to Bethany, can I just do some thank yous?
Come on, Andy, get your shit together.
Dude, yeah. You are no wizard.
Yeah.
Right there. Nice.
Look at it. Our guest is busting your balls, bro.
Who do we miss again?
We miss Travis Spencer, the
You won't
Wizard
see
of the
my
Knobs.
face for the rest
But we
of the
welcome
show.
Andy.
Andy is
Andy's
gap.
a dear old friend.
Right.
Yeah, we're not really
Time
sure
to
who he
mention
is. He wandered
I
in
do the
here.
sign.
And Bethany, you are more, before we talk about how you coach sexually, I want to say thank you to Don DeBear,
Right.
our super fan,
And Karen.
and Karen McCoy.
And all the Marys.
And Mary.
Lots of
Mary
Marys.
Kay.
There's so many Marys.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
Ben Dukes and everybody. And you know something? How about Josh Robert Thompson?
Yeah, and Mary Pavlik
Oh my
is
God,
starting to
3
listen.
first names.
Yeah, I know. He's awesome.
Yeah.
You know who he is?
Nope.
He was the gay robot skeleton on Craig Ferguson. He was a sidekick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And oh my God, he's
Yeah.
so funny. I want to sit there and say something about Don DeBear.
Do it.
No, and this is going to be your gift walking out of
All
here.
right.
Did she make one for him or her already?
No. This is just a Chunky B hugs. You know, I always say hugs.
Oh, yeah,
My
right
own.
on.
I want
Okay.
him to make me one though.
He will.
You do?
Yeah.
Look in here and say, Don, make me one.
Don, make me one, please.
Right on.
You know
Dude.
what's coming.
I don't even know what it is.
It's
We
just
don't
a
either.
coaster, so you can
okay.
you can do your 40 bag.
Yeah. Wow. Guess who sounds like they did a hell of a lot of coke?
What?
Nixnay on the block, man.
Try to take in some oxygen again, would ya? He's got to have a little sliver of his mouth open just to breathe.
That sounds like a deviated septum to me.
I know, right? Both sides. His nose just fucking gave up. He's like, I don't know. I can't do this shit. Just open your goddamn mouth.
Don the Bear, look at me, brother. I love everything about you. And this right here, and I know you changed up the coaster and you did, because fuck it. I know it was cracking. It's not cracking. This is awesome. And I know you got Dr. Wendy Walsh. You got Nate Jackson.
Ooh, I like the mirror ones.
Of course you do, you coke whore. But anyway, oh my God, was that too much?
That was a lot. I have never done coke in my life.
I'm
and I can
joking,
tell
and
you,
that's why I felt good
what
about
about the horror part?
Here's the funny part.
Okay.
I've never done coke. I've never done coke in my life except this one time. I'm just kidding.
No.
But I could tell you the one experience I had.
Oh, let's
with
hear
it.
it.
Right now?
Are you done with Don
the
DeBear?
fucking coasters?
Are you
Jesus
done
Christ.
sucking Don DeBear's dick?
Right?
Love you, brother.
All right, here we go.
No, really quick. So I've never done coke ever. I've never done drugs. The only drug I've done is a half of E once, and that was a long time ago. Anywho, I'd never done coke. A lot of my friends have done it. Obviously, I'm surrounded by musicians and artists and whatnot. And this one day, and one of them is one of my very good friends, and she was like, come with me, I'm gonna go do coke. Because I love watching. I will watch every second. Isn't that weird? I love watching it disappear. On movies, I'll fucking rewind it. I'm like, where did it go? How did they do that? Like, that's so weird. And I'm terrified of anything going in my brain. So anyway, she
Leave it
I
alone.
watched her
It's
do
too
it.
easy.
Yeah. I watched her do it.
For me, it was easy.
I watched her do it, and then afterwards, she's like, come here. And she took her pinky and went like this on my teeth.
On your
right?
gums?
On my gums. And so then we went back out, and we went to the bar. And all I kept doing was going, oh, I can't feel my teeth. What is that? And she's like, stop it. Stop doing that. And I was like, no, what? How come it tastes weird? She's like, stop it. Everyone's going to know you did coke. I'm like, I didn't do coke. I didn't do, but and she's like, oh my God. She's like, just go outside for a minute. It was really, that was my only experience with it. And I hated it.
Have you smoked pot?
I don't smoke anything either because I don't like smoke.
Putting shit in your brain?
I don't like smoking like I've eaten it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I like eating pot.
Cool.
But I haven't done it often.
Change the subject.
Yeah.
You advise people on relationships and sexual activity. Can you break that down for us?
Well, I did a lot of studying under the Berman sisters and Lou Pageant, and had I used to work in a sex shop, so we would have all these workshops and people would come in and teach us stuff, and I then, because I guess I'm funny and I make people more comfortable talking about it, because I'm not like, put the penis in it, like I'm not strict when I talk about it. I talk about it like, oh, let's all laugh and you'll feel comfortable. I did the 3 E's: entertainment and education and empowerment, because I just wanted people to walk away.
Talk slower,
I'm not even talking about sex right now.
You are. No, I'm kidding.
I feel very strongly about a couple things, and those things just drive me. And like, I feel like if everyone was having good sex and happy, and there's something about knowing your body, having good sex, and walking away and feeling really great about yourself, and not judging who you are and what you are, especially as women, like all day long, every second, social media, God,
This podcast,
all it does is just, does she look like this? Does she have that? Does she fit this size? Like, there's all these things that are constantly.
See, Chunky, calm the fuck down, dude.
But
we're just constantly
who is
judged.
more open to you? I want you to know, like, even in high school and college, we would go to a party, and my friends would be like, okay, Chunky, there's your girl. And I'm like, yeah, because
she was giant.
I like Rubenesque.
Yeah, but you guys should like women.
Okay,
If you like a coat hanger, there's something wrong with
yes. No, okay, I got that. But
how many times have you done it with a coat hanger? A lot, right?
Executive producer.
The wooden ones.
See what I'm dealing with here? See what I'm dealing with?
Yeah.
Like, how do you stay focused?
How often should
Basically,
Chunky
you're
and I...
advertising how good you are at abortion.
How often should Chunky and I be having sex with our wives? We're in our 50s.
If you were...
if you were asking me, I would say at least 2 or 3 times a week for sure.
I
For
get a
sure.
a
brand...
year or a week?
A week.
Oh, a week.
Because the physiological benefits of sex for both of you, especially as you get older, is immense.
I mean, if you count by when we're
No,
alone.
not masturbating.
Oh,
No,
If
it's
I'm having
different
sex
in
3
both
times a week, do I tell my wife? That's the
Masturbation is
question.
still good, though. I'd rather you be masturbating
Thank
than
you.
doing nothing.
I'm masturbating right now.
I applaud your masturbation.
Thank you. I get a bland job once a week. Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay, tell her
Is that
what
no
a blo-
salt?
No, that's 1/4 blow, 3/4 hand with a disgusted look away finish.
That's fantastic.
Right, it's once a week though,
Just
right?
know when to close your eyes. You should get it.
I don't know why I did that. That's not right.
I know.
She still
Hey, by the way, I'm
blew-
tired of doing that for you.
You still had the blah in that, so a lot of guys don't even get the blah.
We did get the blow.
You know.
Why are you so protective? Why are you so protective of your own sexuality? I mean, your own
Again,
privacy.
I think that anyone can, like I said, this day and age, everyone loves to take something and just run with it. And I think with my personal life, it's mine. It's the only thing I have, and I chose to be in this industry. And in the internet, I get it. But what I can keep for myself, I'm going to, because it
I like
means
the angle
something.
though. I like the angle. I like the whole thing that she's so open with everybody else, but she doesn't. You know, that's a cool little like sitcom angle right there.
Right,
It's
but
unnecessary too. Like
she knows. You know, she has a little bit of Dr. Wendy Walsh in her.
I
You
wish
don't
she
talk
did. I'd watch.
Oh,
Hey,
sweet
I'm
Jesus.
trying to
Do you
sell
have to go to the
I'm
fucking
trying
gutter?
to sell a show right now. We'll see if it happens.
Oh, do you know Dr. Wendy Walsh?
I don't, but
You
I've heard
should.
the name.
Oh, you gotta look. Oh, you do something. You
She
would
was
be
a
great friends
returning
with
guest.
Her. She's been on 3 times.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one you said you also had a crush on.
Negative.
I
No,
did. I
No,
did.
you
no,
did.
I
No,
did.
Okay,
you
someone
are my
did.
only guest
Thank
that I've
you.
had. Like, what I mean by a crush.
Is you just
Yeah, it's a fantasy crush.
and then this. See, now he's like this.
No, because you shocked me. Not even. What,
I did this in Vegas when I was playing craps. I practiced twice. I'm not shitting you. Then they'd hand me the dice, and then I roll it. I'm not kidding. I had to, we'll talk about that later.
That's
Okay,
good.
I'm trying to have an adult
no, I know.
conversation.
Wendy Walsh.
Okay, no, I'm saying when I say I have a crush on you, I'm saying that is the most safety thing that there's no.
That's what
saying
most.
this.
That's what
This
most
is the
stalkers
most
say
safety-
right before
But
they
When he's
stalk
doing this,
you.
he's strangling me when he says it.
but here it is.
Safety thing.
Oh, look
no,
what he's
here's my
doing now. Look
crush.
what he's doing now.
Look, this is what I'm saying.
He was just
is-
giving you a little river.
I know, and now I'm
you
starting
see
to get
that?
it. Look, this is what I'm saying.
I am so not buying into what I'm saying. Was when I say I have a crush on you, it's the most safe thing that I could have for you. If I thought like, oh my God, she's so hot. No, a crush means I am going to enjoy my crush.
What is this?
fuck is
Stop
going
using your
on?
hands when you talk about me. We've established that. We've
Okay,
established.
what I meant was here is Bethany, and here's a crush, and I'm not going to do anything to disrupt my crush.
Right. There's a
And
cone.
sometimes-
There's a cone
No,
of
you
crush.
don't want to. I get that. Because I've had a fantasy and then I've done it, and now I can never bring it back and it work again.
Right.
Was that anal?
It was totally not anal. I'm not an anal girl.
I just
Come on.
wanted.
No.
Andy,
No.
how do we fucking...
You didn't want to know that.
No! Because
He's such a liar, man.
No, here's the deal. When you have a crush on somebody, you don't want
Right, but
lots
that's
of
to you.
information.
I want to know if she did anal.
Oh my God, guess what he sounded like? A duck.
Ladies and
Sounded
gentlemen,
like a
Venice duck. Hey, let's have her open this fortune cookie and see what's inside.
Yeah. I love to go inside this fortune cookie
Are you,
and see my face.
what is
Yeah,
this?
open it with your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that because I have a crush on her, and I want to keep it in that
How
little...
old is
Ever,
this? It smells
man.
stale.
Just open the fortune. I don't know what's inside
All right,
there.
look at my hands are blue from
What does
the
it
thing.
say? 24, 8, 38.
Oh my God.
What do you got?
Seriously.
It says 2 men will come into my life who are married and be real inappropriate.
Ah, yeah. Ando, I'm not sure where that
No,
leads you.
Andy is a perfect gentleman. In fact, he said he would kill both your wives and not his own.
That's sweet.
It says success will be yours, meaning me.
There you go, ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen.
see? We'll see what
On the
happens.
show, you heard it first. Success
Yeah.
will be hers.
Because
Hey, what's your definition of success?
you know what? That's a good question because I think for me it's never ending. Like as soon as actually no, my definition of success is when I can not only do and keep doing what I love and have people want it, but also that I can do something with it. I have so many things that I want to do and help, and If anyone out there knows how to make an app, I have the app for everybody. That's going to change the world. It's a movement.
Okay.
It's a movement. It's not a game.
Okay, wait a second.
It's not anything.
Okay.
Anyways.
You don't say that on this show because we got
You
something
do?
between Gary,
Why, you can do
myself, and
I don't
Andy
know.
Davey.
I don't know how to make an app. He does.
I want you to know.
Andy couldn't even set up the cameras. Come on, Andy. Get your shit together. Andy couldn't even set it up. I'm just kidding, Andy.
She got a little frustrated in the beginning. She's like, I thought you guys were professional.
Because we couldn't talk. We couldn't do anything. That's why I got frustrated. If we were just able to talk, but you're like, stop talking. I was like, okay.
But so now the people know.
No, I know
So
why.
the people know
But
that
that's very
we're
hard
not
for me.
bullshitting. We do not do any pre.
No, not today. I was late.
So Bethany comes in looking as hot as she can be.
Right? You're dressed very conservatively,
I'm
by the
dressed
way.
in jeans.
Very
Oh
conservative.
my god.
Zipper.
Stand up.
Can you get? Oh. Oh, this is great.
There you go.
This is great. We're fucking up shit. Thank
Okay,
you.
baby, listen to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't think you look hot.
No, I don't. It's not
I'll
that
take
I don't
over.
think that I look hot. I'm first of all, I'm so appreciative. Yes, I take the compliment. Thank you. I'm just saying it's funny that you're like, you come here so hot. When I guess when I think of hot, I think of like half naked. Like you came in fucking lit, like someone did my makeup
Okay.
and hair. And
I'm gonna cut right in.
Yeah.
My definition of hot, which I shouldn't
attainable.
I
That's
shouldn't
good.
even. I shouldn't even use the word hot because
Because you're too old.
Then maybe the word may be wrong, but in that whole crush category, adorable,
Thank you.
sassy, clever, attractive. In hot may not be the word, but I'm just trying to keep our listeners like, oh, she's hot. But no, I find you super.
She's got it all. She got a lot going on.
yes.
You're an attractive human being, not just physically. Is what he's
Thank
trying
you.
to say.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. And your adorableness goes way beyond your surface. Okay, I know you moisturize. You look great. Oh, look at me. I've never had a pimple in my life. But what I dig about you, and we're going to wrap this up. We're going to round third and head for home and put a bow on this. But I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. Bethany Dwyer, I want to be your friend for a really, really long time because I'm going to brag that she was on our podcast back in 2015 because I look forward for you to be my boss someday. I need a warm-up guy. I'm selling 18 fucking game shows. I got a scripted thing. I got a fucking da-da-da-da. And if you forget me, I will track you down and kiss your whole face in front of strangers.
What year will you be looking back, by the way?
Like 3, 4.
Like 2018, you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna not peak because there's one thing that I'm learning about this woman. To be content is not in her vocabulary. You'll never be content.
no, I have too much I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I enjoy about your tenacity and your resilience. And I look forward to working for you in the very near future.
I look forward to firing you.
This is
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you and the fortune cookie.
come true.
All right. Yeah, we'll see.
This was a great podcast. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it already? I didn't even talk about Vegas. I was gonna tell you
Guess
about
what?
Vegas.
We just extended our podcast, people.
We don't have to.
Hang on. We went under
we-
executive privilege. Executive
Yeah.
privilege. All right, let's hear about Vegas. Go.
Okay, just really quick. I had my own little hangover event. So I went down to Vegas to perform. The night I got there, I met the guy who was featuring. We ended up being both from LA, became friends. He's like, come hang out with me and Joe Coy. I was like, okay, cool. I love Joe Coy. So we go to TI, and as we're going down the elevator, there's a guy that I don't really know at all. I met him. His name was Joe. A different Joe, by the way. And my other friend, who's a comic, who I just performed with. We're going down the elevator at TI, and it's at Cirque du Soleil. So it's like a long elevator, whatever. And in the elevator, I start yelling, they're raping me. Oh my God. They're both raping me.
No.
And now my comic friend is laughing hysterically. And the other guy's like, no, I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not touching you. What are you talking about? I'm like, they're both fucking raping me. And then the doors open. I go, wait. they're doing a fantastic job.
Shut
Please
up.
don't stop. And then he's like, what the hell? And then we walked away. And then that guy followed me around everywhere. And he's like, what are you doing? You want to go gamble? I'm like, for sure. So anyways, we ended up becoming all friends, right? So they were going to do karaoke. And he's like, I want to hang out with you and gamble.
These were
And
guys?
one was a guy and one was his assistant.
Okay.
And which was a girl. And blah, blah, blah. We go play blackjack. And then I'm like, let's go to my hotel and play there. And they're like, okay. So he's like, I want to do craps. I'm like, cool. I'd never played craps. I don't know how to play craps. So he's like, it's really easy. Okay, just for your information, not very easy.
No, it's not.
Not at all. But it is easy to get the gist of it. Yes. Anyways, so if you know how craps is, there's a table. It's completely full except 3 slots. And we're like, oh my God, it's like fate.
Right.
So we each slide in. And so it's two black guys who are friends who are clearly talking. And then there's like a white couple. And then there's Ron, who's taking care of the table.
Right.
Then there's myself. Then there's Brittany, who's the assistant, Joe, who she works for, an older black gentleman, and an Asian guy in a hat trying to hide who he is. Like, we're all going to know him. He's
Right.
Asian. No one cared. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If he was somebody, we would. Anyways, he was very stealth, right? So I have like I said, I have no idea. The table's on right now. We can't get in. The 2 black guys here, one looked like Denzel. He was very, very good looking. He was tall. And so when he started rolling and I got to go in the game, I was like, Denzel, give me a 5. And he looked at me like, don't call me Denzel ever. And Joe, the guy that I just met, he pulled me aside. He goes, I don't think you should call him that. And I was like, all right, we'll see. And so like he starts rolling. He does a kind of good job, whatever. It goes to the next person. Then it's my turn to roll.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to roll. Because I was like, it's too much pressure. I can't do it. And Ron was like, you got to roll. That's just the rules. I was like, all right. So then I'm like, I've never rolled. There's so many. There's 4 and they're big. And I was like, I put him, this is the first time I was rolling. So I put him in his hand and I practiced. I wasn't realizing what I was doing, but I was like, I've never rolled this many times. And then I just remember Joe and Brittany was like, no, they were like, knocked my stop. I was like, no, I got it. And then I realized what I was doing, so then I had to do it every time before. So then I roll the first thing, I get like a 7 or 11, and everyone's like, holy what? And then I proceeded to run the table. We got there around 2 until 6:15 in the morning.
No way.
We were at the table and we only let it go to Joe. So I say I ran the table for an hour or so.
up.
Wow.
Yeah. And so the 20 minutes in, now I'm shooting and they're all like, shooter, shooter, shooter. And I go, stop. And Ron goes, stop it. She doesn't want anyone chanting. And I go, no. If they're going to chant, my name's Bethany. And then they're like, Bethany. And I was like, this is amazing. People were watching all around. People are like doing high fives. I'm running around the table. And then
And how
all of a
much
sudden,
money are you making?
I made only 1,000 because I didn't know what I was doing.
What do you mean only 1,000?
Pretty nice.
No, it's pretty nice, but I feel like because other people were
No.
making.
I'm digging the fact
so
that
much
you
money.
had it chanting your name.
Yeah,
at
no, I
a
love that part.
crap fucking table.
Right. So wait. So then I'm like, I start shooting, and Denzel, he's like, he goes, baby girl, get me a like 3 or something. And I was like, Denzel, bite your lip. And he goes, and I was like, and I looked at Joe and I go, see, I can call him Denzel whenever I want.
Yeah.
And then I began to, we shot the whole table, whatever.
Oh,
and
that's
it was great.
awesome.
And then the guy, Ralph's, the older gentleman here, he was from the East Coast and he didn't know that there were Ralph's grocery stores here. So every time he was chanting to me to get something for him, like, oh, around the world, give me an 8. And I'll be like, oh, all right, I'll get you an 8 and bag you some groceries and give me some eggs. And he was like, I'll get you some eggs. And I was like, awesome. And everyone else from LA is cracking up because I kept saying, Ralph's. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy town. It was
How
so
fun.
much fun. Wait, it's almost over.
No,
So
keep going.
Then we cash out. We've all made so much money. I go back to actually, this is why everyone should follow me on Instagram. I went back to my room, and walking down the hallway, there is a gentleman just laid out. Like, he is just passed out in the middle of the hallway. And I'm walking, and I'm like, well, that can't be my room. And I walk right past it, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's mine. And his arm is up, and he is on. So if I opened my door, he'd roll in, and he was a big guy. And so I'm like, well, first I need to call security because, I've tried to wake him. He wouldn't move at all. And so I'm like, well, I got to call security. And I was like, but first I got to take some pictures. And it was hilarious. I took them all and I was literally putting them up. Then I go to get to security. I get security. He comes up and he doesn't see the guy yet. And he goes, why didn't you just shake? It was like a little Kevin Hart guy. And he goes, you just got to shake him. He goes, I bet you $100 that he drank one of them tall drinks. He goes, I bet you $100. I go, dude, I'm not giving you $100. Like, you kept repeating $100. I'm like, just so you know, like, he might have drank that. I'm not giving you $100. So he's like, but you just got to shake him. You shake him away. I was like, fine. All right. Well, it's your job. You can shake him. And when we walk up and he looks at him and he goes, yeah, I'm going to call my partner. I was like, yeah, because it's huge. Go ahead and call your partner. He calls his partner, another little guy, and they're both just staring at him like, what are we going to do? He's like, should we get a cart? And I was like, you guys, it is almost 7 a.m. I had to pee so bad. I was like, you gotta move him, get him up. And then sure enough, he wakes him up. He asks him, what did you have to drink? And he goes, I don't know. He goes, was it one of them tall drinks? And he goes, yeah. And he looks at me and I go, I am not giving you $100. Like, get away. So that was the story. It was a lot of fun.
I want to go to Vegas with you.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. I love gambling. That's why. I love Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
But you go to Vegas and you learn craps and you're at the table for so long. Do you do like blackjack?
Yeah, I love blackjack.
Are you a slots chick?
I like slots. I like blackjack. I won the Circus jackpot of
No way.
playing poker. Yeah, I got 4 queens on a table. I got 4 queens. Someone else got 4 aces, but he won the table.
Right.
But I won the jackpot because I can't remember what it's called, but when you get the second 4 of a kind, it's like crazy odds.
Would you ever dabble in like Texas Hold'em? Like,
Yeah, I love Texas Hold'em. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You play Texas Hold'em?
I do. I had poker nights with some friends. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know you're in Studio City, but would you come out here to Marina and play? We gather a game every once in a while.
What you're buying?
Oh, so we're cheap. It's $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, this is kind of far, but yeah.
You can spend a night
No, absolutely not.
at Gary's house.
No, I'm not spending the night at anyone's house.
That's ridiculous. Seriously, I have a guess.
Can I thank you?
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being in the Garage of Love. Thank you for being on 1 Degree of Chunky B at chunkybee.tv. And I'm going to ask you for a favor.
Yeah.
Can you shout out, because I have less than 300 followers.
I
don't know
think
why
I
no one.
retweeted the other one too.
Maybe you're not funny.
I don't claim to be funny.
I was just asking.
No, but Twitter, do you tweet and like it's
I tweet
funny?
like once a day, and it isn't always funny. But
But it's always
It's not
someone
always,
else's joke.
Like you can't read it.
I do spelling check and stuff like that. But will you help me out and maybe
no, I
like
totally
maybe
will.
give me like 50 of your followers out of your
You know what?
2,000?
Why don't you tell the
I
folks at
don't
home
have
how to follow you?
control.
You never do that.
Okay, guys, check this out. And we've been
He
doing this for a
sounds
year.
desperate. Would y'all just please write this
We
down?
can buy
and
them
then
for
go
you.
do
We
it?
can buy you
I can't buy
followers.
them. No. I buy my love. I don't buy my followers. Oh shit! Did I say that out loud?
You did.
Check this out, guys. Chunky B TV. I'm trying.
There's no dot.
There's no dot in Twitter. There's no dot about it.
There is over the eye.
Once again, he made the duck noise.
All right, guys, we are 1 Degree of Chunky B, the executive producer of Love, Gary Adler, who
Come see us at the Scarlet Lady, folks.
June 6th.
Yeah.
June 6th.
June 6th, Saturday night.
Andy Davey coming out with he's got like his
Come on, Andy, get your shit together.
exactly.
I will get my shit together with the Scarlet Lady.
You will.
You're gonna come out?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh my God, awesome. Now, Andy, give a close up of this beautiful, funny person. She goes by the name of Bethany Dwyer. We are blessed and we are thankful that she chose to come to our podcast. Thank you, Bethany. You're awesome. We are DONE. Thank you, everybody.
Oh.
What?
I'm
funny.
today. I'm at Flappers.
Yeah.
You're at Flappers
I'm
today,
at Flappers at 8:00.
When,
in
tonight?
Burbank tonight.
which would be Monday night.
No. I'm sorry. It's June 2nd, so it'd be tomorrow.
Let's say June 2nd.
Cool.
What
Go
was it?
see her at Flappers,
We'll do it
folks.
again.
No, this is how editing fuck.
Nobody
sucks.
cares.
Edit.
No, we're not editing.
Oh, you're not editing.
No.
I don't have my earphones on.
Okay.
Earphones,
by the way-
is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Headphones. That's fine.
This is like, kind of like an awkward ending. But thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.